The world today feels like it's sitting in an airport terminal at 3 a.m., tense, over-caffeinated, convinced something big is about to take off or crash. Iran is once again framed as the next imminent collapse, the next domino waiting for a well-timed shove.
The US leader says big and very powerful ships are already headed there, reinforcing his warning that time is running out for Tehran.
Western headlines whisper it, Israeli officials say it loudly, and think tanks in Washington game it out on glossy maps. Iran is on the path towards imminent regime change, and behind that assumption is an even more dangerous one, that Iran can be treated like Iraq, that with enough airstrikes, enough pressure, enough surgical destruction of infrastructure, the Islamic Republic will simply unravel, that the regime is brutal, that its people are just waiting for the sound of American or Israeli jets to liberate them from history. This is not analysis, it's nostalgia for a unipolar moment that no longer exists. Former US Defense Secretary Robert Gates once warned, anyone who thinks war in the Middle East would be short or easy is profoundly mistaken. And yet, here we are again, recycling the same illusions, just swapping Baghdad for Tehran. Israel and its allies speak openly about Iran as an existential threat. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has repeatedly insisted that Iran is months away from catastrophe or capability, depending on the year, that is. The logic follows that a decisive strike now can solve the problem, but the idea that bombardment equals regime change is not only naive, it's ahistorical, and the United States should know about this.
And there's an image of the last American soldier to leave Afghanistan after weeks of chaos.
Washington does not want another Iraq. It does not want boots on the ground, body bags coming home, or a region imploding under the weight of yet another state collapse. Yet it is being dragged slowly, publicly, and awkwardly by Israeli pressure into maintaining the illusion that regime change is both possible and desirable.
Obviously, we'd like to see a regime change, at least I would, in Iran, just as I would like to see in Iraq. The question now is a practical question. What is the best place to proceed? It's not a question of whether Iraq's regime should be taken out, but when should it be taken out? It's not a question of whether you'd like to see a regime change in Iran, but how to achieve it.
To be honest, most of this Zionist misinformative rhetoric is aimed at misdirection, away from its own immorality in the occupied territories. That tension, though, between what the United States knows and what it is being pushed to enable is where this story really begins.